Alrighty. So, 10-ish minute break, and we'll be right back. Alright, hey, I am back. Just watching some more crash outs from people online. Oh, God. Why is everyone so passionate about politics? It's honestly hilarious at a certain point where it's like, I just don't care anymore. And I'm just watching. And honestly, it's just being like knowing you're so far low on the totem pole that none of this will really affect you. So it's just kind of like watching. It's like going to the zoo, really. Watching the interesting animals bark at each other. It's like, huh. Oh god, my fucking dapper, crummy little influencer look is what it looks like. I swear to God. Big ass jewel on me, a top hat with a question mark. Alright, green the sauce. What you got for me? Glazed yams. It's yam season, and what better way to enjoy these delightful tubers than by slathering them in a sweet, sticky glaze? You'll need a nice ripe yam and a whole bunch of sugar. Now, here's how you do it. Alright, alright. Select it. There you go. Luck is neutral today. Alright. Nope. Was it this one? No, that's right. I just put them onto the thing. And of course, preserve jar harvest. Take all those. Yeah, let's just go ahead and harvest these as well. No, stretch. There you go. It's still so hard to tell if I do actually get that area wet or not. Yeah, go ahead and give me that. I still need to go gather coal for Clint. The coop is ready, so we'll be able to get chickens. First things first, though. But I think the idea is we're going to save that for later. Where is my broccoli? There it is. Okay, so we got all that, checked all that. We'll check back cave. No, wait, gotta remember to tend to the cat. There you go, buddy. There's your water. And back cave. Spiceberry. It's something, I suppose. Take that. Looks like a little work needed done over here. Those guys are all good. Nothing over here. These guys next. Okay, that's all good. That one's fine. We'll probably need another road to go down right there. Alright, let's fill up the preserve jars. Looks like it's going to be a lot of hot pepper jelly. Melons. Yeah, a couple of those. Should be enough. Nowhere near enough. If you take that, and this mushroom rehydrator and the seed maker, but I don't have any proper seeds. Well, actually, no, it will be spice berries. Okay, that's everything there. Put these in here. Okay, off to town, and then if there's nothing else going in town, off to the mines. Actually, no, we should probably go to the mines now, because we only need 2 coal. I would hate for us to spend all this time doing something else and then end up missing Clint's mission. Because if I'm not mistaken, the next community center, not community center, community board mission will be available. While I'm here, go ahead and do this. Come on. Ah, there we go. Nice, cracked open. I suppose I could take this with me now. I don't have a use for it really up here. Especially when I have one inside the mine itself. Let's not play any games, just try and find one of the little dust mites. And there we go. Powder melon. What the hell is a powder melon? Aquamarine. More coal. Shit, if I find one more, I'll have my 10 right here. Look at that. Nope. Alright, to Clint. Hi, Demetrius. There goes Sebastian. Now, is Sebastian Robin and Demetrius his kid, or... Because he is? I think he is. Or maybe a good friend? I don't know, because Maru is definitely their kid. Hi, Clint. I just give these to you, right? Yes. There we go. Got the prize ticket as well. Let me guess. Thank you. Yes, yes. Here's your payment as promised. Good. Okay, so the only mission we're missing is the skeleton key. But let's go ahead and take a look at this thing down here and see what this one says. Curious substance. I seek an extremely rare and powerful goop known as ectoplasm. Can be found in the remains of ghosts. One day? No fucking way. I got the urge to make my famous giant omelet, but I'll need 24 eggs. Any takers? Wow. I can't do either of these. Shame. Take this, little tree. I'm pretty sure the next one is like, why is everything a little pixelated, but then that cow is like perfectly rendered? Look how sharp that image of the cow is. But wait, also, does that mean I'm going to get a free cow? If that's the case, I need to step up my plans to build the barn. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and do that. I'll need a good chunk of stone, wood, and coal. While I'm over here, though, let me double check this. Next... Oh, fuck, it's Robin's birthday. Shit, hold on. I need to pull up the power of the wiki. By the power of the gods of the internet, tell me, what does Robin want for her birthday? Hold on. There we go. She likes goat cheese, peach spaghetti, or Woody's secret. I may have a peach. Special melon grows in the winter, takes 7 days to grow. Oh no, that's a melon. Yeah, no, okay, so I don't have that. I don't have anything, unfortunately, that she wants. However, she likes hardwood and quartz. I have plenty of quartz. Bring me all that as well. Bring me the stone, the coal, the clay, and also you go right there. I can't think of anything else I may need. Fibers. Fibers, so I'll grab some fibers as well. Okay. I should definitely not need anything else with this. Oh, but wait, Sunday. She's probably not working. No, because if I remember correctly, I saw her... Oh, no, look at that. She's here. Okay, first off, happy birthday. And then second off... Paint. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, so this will be the small one. And this will be the large one. I'll have to move the chicken statue, though. Alright, so we should have our barn in a few days, and then we'll just need to look at some upgrades for said items. Didn't actually consume too much. That's good. These are all investments that we're basically just trying to get to prepare for next spring. I'll need a silo as well eventually. Caroline? Yeah. Today I'm just going to relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? Nah, I'm not allowed to. Court order and all that. I'm in the market for ripe corn. I'd be so happy if someone delivered one to me for Harvey. Okay, yeah, sure, Harvey. I'll get you a corn. Hey, talking to you. When you become a parent, you have to leave your old lifestyle behind. New achievement clicks. Maybe that's not entirely true, but if you're not careful, it will happen. I assume we bonded on some level. Apparently we did. We are getting better at it. Some people actually consider us a friend now. Alrighty. So, just for good measure, put you down here, make you another blue one. Transfer over any of the monster parts. We'll turn you gray for... No, we'll turn you... Yeah, there we go. That's a gray. Right there for monster parts. Black for the earth and all the other rock materials, clay and all that. Take the fibers and the wood. It can only be placed indoors. There we go. Pale ales, ready? Hops were you. Nope. I'm kind of thinking I should probably keep the pale ales. You know what? Let's make you orange for food, and you'll be purple for equipment and items. Obviously, we'll go through this some more once we get it all figured out. Seeds go... Well, actually, no. We had the seeds over there. That's right. Okay, yeah, no, so we need more of these. Chicken statue, you need to come out. Nope, that's the wrong one. That, thank you. There we go. Alright, while we're also here, let's go ahead and just start clearing this away for good measure. Okay, let's head to the deep woods and get some more hardwood so we can finish off that fence. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Fridays and Sundays are pig merchant, right? Yes! Pig merchant, what you got for us? Bok choy, beet, tea sapling, fairy rose quality, duck mayonnaise, cranberry, grape starter, crab cakes, puzzle table, fall, rich yellow mayonnaise. Is there something that requires duck mayo? No, those are milks and eggs. Nautilus shell, truffle poppy fried egg, rabbit's foot, hay and apples. That's just money. The sandfish, the puffer fish, and winter forage. And that's it. Alright, so no is the answer, unfortunately. Well, hopefully those trees have enough time to regrow. Try and save them for winter. And now that we have that dehydrator, any mushrooms we find actually could have a use. Excuse me. Mahogany seeds. Oh, it's gonna be so good when we get the Galaxy Sword and just be able to one-shot all these monsters. At least the ones here. I think the most dangerous ones are either the volcano or like the bottom levels of the desert one. I've never reached the bottom levels and I've barely touched the volcano, so I can't say for sure. Huh, grapes. I know another game where those grapes would be useful. Here, make these. Can only go. It looks like we can only do 12 a day. Okay, that's still a decent amount. And this coop can be upgraded to house, I think, 12 chickens in total eventually. Also, while I am here, let's see, I think this one would be more center. No, no, no! Damn it. I just destroyed a crop. Okay, but we need some extra scarecrows right there, so I need one more coal, 100 wood, and 40 fiber. No, no, technically cave algae, white algae does go in there because it is a cave product. That's 100 wood. Okay, so this should ensure entire crop safety. hopefully. And again, this will change up when we get better sprinklers than what we currently have. Everything's active, everything's working. Go ahead and just put you in here, take the statue. Y'all can go in here. Nope. Who has the chantrelles? You do. Monster bits go in there, and the stone goes in here. We really will only have a short amount of time to do anything. So we'll go to the beach and see if there's any coral sea urchins and whatnot over there. Grab some money, essentially. There goes Marnie. See, getting late. I know. I don't care about any of that stuff in there. Wow. This is a poor haul. One fucking coral piece, really. Well, one coral piece and a clam. It's a gold star clam, so it's a good clam. Same thing. Nope, no worms, no nothing. Here goes Vincent. Elliot, not Vincent. I have to remember to water my plants today and not with seawater this time. Wow, that's a pretty major slip. And unfortunately, community board doesn't really have anything worthwhile. Nothing there, nothing there. What is the next big event? George's birthday, but that's like another 3 days away. Honestly, probably would have gotten more money if I just went to the river and fished right outside Leia's house. But while I'm passing by, here, have these. Give me something for it. Hey, buddy, you warm my bed for me. Uh-oh. The fairy graces us with her presence. Yeah, see, so another example of the game's a fucking iceberg style game. What the fuck is why the fuck are there fairies out here? Why are they blessing my farm? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but why? Hot pepper jelly bringing in another 3,700. Pickled corn, everyone's favorite. 1,500. Oh shit, that's right. We gotta get a corn to George as well for the mission, if it's even still available. It may have been a single day. Blackberry jelly, nothing. To be fair, blackberry jelly is easy to get. Literally just go on the ground. Oh hey, blackberry. Alrighty, Magic TV. What is the news of the day? Fish focus, walleye. You can find this fish on rainy evenings during the fall and winter. It can be found in any freshwater location. Yep. Fortune teller. Ooh, bad luck today. All right. No. Take the bait. Apply that right there. The honey's ready. Robin's working on our barn. Behold the blessings of the fairy, who instantly grew our spare crops. Looks like she only did a select amount, though. Is there anything down here? Nope. So, the eggplant, artichokes, and a couple of pumpkins. broccoli. I don't think I had a place for artichoke. No, next one. There you go. Okay, take that. And for pumpkin, and good God, I'm going to need another crop thing for here. I need one more golden pumpkin, and I can turn that in. Okay, but it doesn't look like there's anything else. Batcave! What have you got for us? Nothing. Okay, Tapper Farm has nothing for us either. You guys are all working. Oh, yes, the corn. It's gonna be so much nicer when we actually have all the crops on one side. I don't know. We may get like one flavored honey from that. One corn. There we go. And I gotta take this to docks. I suppose I could go to Willie, see about upgrading my fishing rod, because obviously the fiberglass will only hold us for so long. And we have a bunch of fishing tackle that we do need to use and cycle through so that the inventory doesn't get too cluttered. Oh shit, I'm early. Next after Wednesday, okay. None. Ah, harvest should be open. Amen. Just make sure. So a few over-the-counter medicines at the clinic. Feel free to stop by if you're feeling exhausted. I know that being a farmer is pretty tiring work. Don't overdo it. Here's a corn, man. Let's see. Here's what I owe you. Alrighty. Can you imagine that? Being paid $150 for an ear of corn. Can you imagine how messed up the economy would honestly be in a world like that? Here's 150 gold coins for a corn. It's like a gold coin per kernel on the corn. Okay. So, everything up here is, yes, the secret forest. We'll go there, get the hardwood so we can keep up with the fences. I don't want to plan anything because we're like 8 days away for the end of the month. And then we'll be moving on to winter work. But if that's the case, I don't want to go into the mines because that's just going to take up all of our time. So, it looks like we're going to be going for rounds of fishing, from what I can tell. Well, actually, I'll just take a look at my supplies. Do I have enough stone and whatnot? If not, I can definitely stack up on the coal. A shame that you don't really get anything for putting a tapper on a mahogany tree. There goes Jazz. It still weirds me out to have a person in here called Jazz because there's a co-worker on a family side who's called Jazz, and it's like so weird because I'm picturing between either a hard-working woman at work in an office, or I'm thinking of the little girl jumps roping herself alone in the forest. And voila. Okay, the small animal coop is done. Let's focus on the big yard. And seeing as how we do plan to have, like, dinosaurs in here eventually, going big here is not too much of an issue. Speaking of, I should plan the gates out now. What do I need for the gates? Wood. That right there. Put one right there. Put one down over here. What is that? Is that? No, this way. Huh. Okay, probably just a little glitch. You just go right there. Okay, so we got an entryway there. We should... Yeah, gateway right here as well. Because this way, when we pop out right here, then we'll pop out into here. We can pop in right here, so if we're coming just straight down like this, we can pop in right there. If we're over here for whatever reason, as this area expands, we can just pop in right there. So yeah. So we'll reserve all that for large animals. I'm pretty sure we'll adjust it as we actually need it. From what I'm understanding, if you have enough hay in the silo, you can just keep your animals out here. The only times you'll want them out is for the pigs, I believe, because they dig up the truffles. Yeah, no, let's drop this off first. Take this. Take the monster pieces. All that. And I don't think I need this, or this. I won't even need that, really. Okay. Off we go. I'm thinking as well, maybe I'll take out the furnaces and, oh. Ooh. More powder melons. Nice. I'll take out the furnaces and the charcoal makers. I'll maybe move that down to where I have all the other preserve jars and what will eventually be more kegs. Just trying to combine everything so I'm not just going from point A to B to C, D, and all that shit. That's a common mushroom, right? Yes. Again, the only reason I'm taking those kind of mushrooms is because now I can actually turn them into something useful. And, of course, we'll start out on this floor. We don't have a major goal, so we'll just be mining out everything. So, no matter what, we'll always at least be gaining mining experience by doing this stuff. Come on. Come on. So the question is, do we bring everything else up to iron level as well, or should we just shot put iron into gold? It's gonna be a while before we get iridium because we found 2 pieces, and that's it. I think I got lucky on one game session that I had before on an old save. I think I found like an entire chest that had like 10 iridium in it. And I just said, screw it, because I was making money earlier on because I went with a different build. I was being a sweat lord during that one. And I had a lot more money, so I was all like, okay, yeah, no, fuck it, I'll power through. It definitely is one of those, lead losses. It's like you're gonna lose basically all your money upgrading them, but in return, you'll have the best start next year because you have all the equipment. But of course, that put on hold all my other projects, my barns, my silos, everything, because I was just trying to dedicate as much money as I can to get that because I had the ore. Not an impressive haul so far. Also, I swear to God, if I get a ghost that drops ectoplasm. Thermo boots. 1 defense, 2 immunity. No, mine's better. Stop going away so far. There's our way down. Strangely enough, playing this game and doing all these menial tasks, none of them ever really feels like chores. Kind of like in World of Warcraft, how I was mentioning before, like in the dailies with Wrath of the Lich King when they first introduced them and they tried to go hardball on them. And it's just like, oh my god, really? This is a literal fucking chore. I would literally be doing my homework and just kind of have the thing on an almost near auto-run, auto-fight focus, just trying to get them all done so I can grind out reputation or grind out currency marks to get this shit. Because before, the prices were atrocious. I would say price to currency was atrocious. I'm probably saying that wrong. Anyway, the rewards that you got basically were not enough to actually grind out properly to get to them. Granted, there were other ways you could get the rewards, like there was the 25-man dungeon and all these other ones, or you could go for the 10-man, but you had to do it in hardcore mode. Go ahead and eat that. Yeah, I probably won't be going through another one of those by the end. And yeah, so you could do those things and get that, or you can go through the storyline missions, but it only gives you a set amount that gets you to a certain point before it's like, okay, now you have to grind out the rest. And the problem is like a lot of missions were locked out as well until you grinded out the reputation to a certain degree. In an RPG sense, it makes sense. You have to up your standing if anyone's going to give you jobs, essentially. Or if they're going to trust you with certain missions. Yeah, that makes sense. And they kind of went about that as like, sorry, man, it's like, we want to trust you, but with the Lich King infiltrating our ranks with a bunch of undead knights, we can't really be too sure. And because earlier in the story, in one of these zones, you do actually become a ghoul. I don't know what it is for the Alliance, though. I'll say that. I was only Horde. Because, you know, Loktar, God. Oh, a gold bar. Yeah, see, that's the other reason into the dungeons when there's nothing else to do. Or that you have nothing else to do. Random loot. We'll finish up this floor and go ahead and head back. Good supply of stone as well. Color me crazy, but I could have sworn there was like a small horde of like little crawlers here. Not crawlers. Fuzzballs. I get, I'm going. Alright, just going straight to bed. Don't even need to drop off anything. If anything, the most interesting thing I've been finding is this powder melon seeds. This is definitely something new. I've never made it this far, so this is something they must have added in one of the major updates that they did before that added in like all these extra seasonal seeds that you can only find by foraging and digging them up. Oh boy. I hope we make it. Come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. 150. Oh god, we're cutting it close. It's right there. Come on. Yes! Okay, okay. $100 for a jar of honey. That's still incredibly awesome. Fortune teller of the day. Oh, it is going to be a super happy day. What we got? Hey, I thought it would be fun to send you a letter. I don't really know what to write though. Here, I've enclosed a treat for you. Don't tell anyone, but I snagged this from the back room of Joja Mart ages ago. Okay, see you soon. Thanks? Okay. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Take all these. About to say, I'm pretty sure I have Pepper Papas. No. And all the monster bits. Take that. All the cave bits, take that. Take all these. And, you had the Chanterelles? Yes, take that. I need hops. No. Cranberries already. Also, before I forget, give me this so we can water the corn. Take all this. And all good. Who had... You did. Okay, you take that. Don't need you anymore. Nope. Shit. Keep on forgetting. Cat, is there a way I can move your bowl? I know that's your bowl, but can I not move it? I don't think I can move it. Blackberries. Okay, at least the bat cave didn't fail us. Neither did the Tapper farm, that's good. Give me all this. Check the lines. Clay. Now, see, this may be like, oh, you're just doing this for aesthetics. Like, no. There's actually a reason for this. It's because the grass will knock out your stone pathways if you're not too careful. The only thing that will stop them is the fencing. For some reason, that stops grass. Whatever. Good. More of the forest is regrowing. So this way, when winter comes around, we'll be busy with deforesting again. But yeah, anyway, so that's why almost none of the menial tasks you're doing ever really feel like chores. Is that there's a bigger meaning behind them. I forgot the fucking axe. Alright, let me go back. I suppose it's fine. Now that we're literally in the end... Yeah, the end week of the season... There's no point to planting anymore. We're just maintaining the crops. Why the fuck is that still on there? I swear to God, I took that thing off. Also, hi, Pollies. I see you tried to get the thing to work again. There's probably a disconnect between Twitch and Streamlabs. It has to be. There's no reason why that should not be working. I realized that I made a mistake about where I was going, but then I thought about it and I wanted to check to see if there's a mission here, but there's not. Anyways, how you doing, men? Take this. The clay goes over here. You go with that. What the hell? You giving me a fucking text wall? The problem of that text attached is passed through, making it illegal to share all political memes, images, and videos without disclaimer. The penalty would be up to 1 year in a jail for a $4,000 fine. Yeah, there's the authoritarianism coming in. Which is weird because didn't they have Elon who was like making a joke and like I think it was Newsom he was making fun of at one point. Or something like that. However, if they're just saying it's all like this cannot be made to be like subliminal messaging, I can kind of understand, and I stress the word kinda. It's kind of like a fake news combatant is what they're trying to paint it as or some shit like that. But we all know that that's a very slippery hill to be putting on, as we see with the UK, who are doing something like that. Okay, so take that. One pickled summer squash should be fine. We're good there. Yeah, no, exactly. We went to the same exact fucking process. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's a fucking slippery slope, because we see what the fuck happens. Honestly, that bill shouldn't be. Because this is what happened before. See, unfortunately, this is the problem. It's like you had the extreme left in charge, and now the extreme right is in charge. So obviously, we're going to run into those issues. Everyone just kind of glossed over that fact. It's like, guys. But we'll see. I mean, I honestly didn't think that we were going to escape the extreme left side of ruling for a long time, but look at that. They overturned it. So it's just a very harsh cycle, and have to find some way to adapt. Adapt or die. That's a strategy that we go by. Bro, do you have a little sense of memes, you bloody bastard? I had a fucking brain aneurysm trying to read that for a second until I realized, like, oh, he's a Brit. The sad thing is all like, oh, wait, I know who's talking like that. It's a Brit. I love those memes, though, of, like, the British police officer just rising up out of the ground when someone does something. It's like, I think the best one I saw was a guy was fishing at a little, or trying to fish at a little creek. It's like, and then this security guard just emerges from the water. It's like, I hope you got a fishing license for that, mate. It's like, what? No? You're going to the yard then? It's fucking hilarious. And he's like in the full stereotypical police British uniform. Man, I'll tell you what they need. They'll need the Hot Fuzz Patrol, and they'll be solved. I love that movie. Ever since those two stopped making movies together, the world has been a sadder and darker place. Holy shit, there's a lot of ghosts here. Sorry, not ghosts, but poof balls. Yeah, no, it's just like one big thing after another, and for the most part, it almost feels like I kind of have to wait until like a whole week, and then everything will happen, and then I just start reading and digesting it, because if I try and stay on top of every little subject that comes out, or any new big thing that comes out, it's like, I'm mentally overloaded, I don't care, oh god, it's World War III apocalypse, quick, sound the alarms, into the bunker. So, nah, I'm now trying to pace myself on all that shit, because it's just way too much, and it honestly will probably have nothing to ever do with me on like 90% of the subjects that I see, but it's just that interesting to look up and look into. I can't look away. The world's tearing itself apart. Give me ringside seats. Fucking morbid curiosity for sure. Oh, guys, come on. You are being disappointing right now. Yesterday's harvest was much better. It's BRB. I'm just gonna go change IP address to Texas NordP vending order to show the government what they gonna do. Drone strike me. It's just like when the UK said that they were coming over here to indict Americans for like any memes that were going against them. I found it hilarious that I think it was like the London police commissioner, I don't know what their equivalent would be, I think it is commissioner, but their equivalent of a police commissioner in London was like, we will go to the US and extradite these criminals who go against our speech laws. And it's like, what? Is no one gonna talk to this guy? And I'm pretty sure they did. It's just one of those closed statements, or like just one of those open things of saying, don't ask, don't tell anymore. Or more so, don't point out and you keep your job. No! Damn it. Wasn't it supposed to ask me if I wanted to descend or not? Give me my fucking squash. Yeah, no, this is kind of a disappointing haul. Yeah, no, there's just one rock. Let's go. You know, the worst part is that we haven't probably leveled up either. Surprisingly, we're finding a lot of copper in this deep of the mine. Yes, yes, I see you, Bat. Nice try. No, left. There you go. I tried Arc Raiders, PvP ruined it. Oh yeah? But you would say single player still holds something to it? I mean, honestly, I think every game should be at a standardized PvE mode, because if not, you're definitely going to come into an issue of what the fuck am I doing here? Or is there anything to do? You need to at least give them some random enemy to beat up on, make them feel powerful, or even just test out their shit. Honestly, testing out their shit is probably the biggest one. I do not have any food on me. I have a winter root, I suppose I can eat that. Bullhead frenzy has begun in the mountains. Yeah, we can go hit that up. Why not? Oh shit, I don't have my fishing rod. Damn it. Wait for me, fishes! We're probably not going to make it in time, honestly. We get over there, it's going to be 10 something. We get our stuff, come back over, it's probably going to be 11. No, we can actually get a few in if that's the case. It is now PvE, PvP, but it made it so that PvE players just become easy prey for PvP campers. Yeah, no, that's the same issue that they had in Division. It's like in the Dark Zone, every time you're trying to extract, it's like every time I would go over there, there's like fucking 3 other teams. The worst part is the other teams wouldn't engage each other because they would just signal or just prove or maybe even stay far enough away that they wouldn't go after each other, or they signal like, nah, we don't have it, but we're waiting here. We can kill each other later as long as the gear arrives. I don't see a puddle, unfortunately. That was easy. Ah, it's a carp. That's why. I mean, PvE and PvP can work together, but it's like extremely circumstantial. Ooh, big. How big? Just gold tier. 3-minute timer, do loot and extract, so you do all the work and get owned for it. PvE and PvP needs to be 2 modes. With 2 different progressions. Space Marine 2 did it right. Yeah, that would be good. But I'm thinking it's like also... It's kind of like, oh god, there was a game that kind of did this. I forget this name. But what happened was, when the PvE areas expanded outward, it would kind of become like a gray zone for a moment, and then it would switch back. So there was kind of like timed PvP events in the mass PvE area. So this way, if no one wanted to be involved, they can leave. If no one wanted to get too into it, they could not. Oh god, what the fuck was that game? I think actually World of Warcraft did that for a little bit in Wrath of the Lich King. There was a raid. I think it was, oh god, Sartharian's Lair? No, it was in Wintergast. Fuck, it was something close by. But anyway, there was a raid that after the raid occurred, this PvP zone would open up and then people could go into there. But it would only occur, of course, after the raid boss had been done. So you have to do the PvE content, and then anyone willing can step into the PvP content right afterwards. Yes, thank you. All right, head back home. Kind of like how you fight the scavengers off of a big kill. If you're like an animal or something, is what it kind of came down to. After you take down the big boss for the PvE, everyone ate their share, everyone willing to go, but everyone else still looking for any loot around in the area. Next thing you know, these scavengers come out and you have to fight them. Oh, damn, preserve jars already. We'll have to pick those up tomorrow. Don't have enough time. Hey, buddy, don't set your tail on fire. Alright, 2 half days of mining and no progress. Fortune teller, super lucky today. Okay, well, it is Wednesday, so hold on. Let me look up George, what he wants for his birthday. George. Not George. George. There you go. A leek or fried mushrooms. That's an old man right there for you. No. This. It's still gonna be a bit before he actually opens the door. I think we gotta be 9 a.m. Ooh, melon jelly. So that should net us a good profit. We need to increase the brewery area as well. But we need so many fucking supplies for that. Holy hell, look at that. 225 energy. That's tempting, but no, I have other means of energy food boosters. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab some pickled carrots. Yum. Oh, eggplants are ready. Yeah, no, let's just go harvesting. Luckily, the rain takes care of the right side of the field. The barn is built, so now the cow will not be an issue when we do get it from the reward. Alright, jump off. You just go into the thing like so. Seeds go in here. Monster bits go in there. Fish spread out into here. Apparently, I had no Omni Geodes. That is one thing. We have super luck today and we have a bunch of money. We can go over to Clint's and get all these boxes and geodes busted open. See what we get from that. Also, the eggplant needs a home. Why did you not go with them? There you go. And then you just take the ring. We don't have a use for it. Okay, what is going into the jars next? Looks like more spice berries, but definitely not all of them. Scary monster sound in the distance, check. Wild plum technically is a fruit, so it could do this. And it looks like eggplants is going to be the majority of it. That should do. There we go. Nope, went too far. There we go. You are ready. Those artichokes are almost ready as well. We got a lot of pumpkins growing. I hope we'll be in time. We got 6 more days. I think we'll make it. Alright, so after this, we need to check out the Bat Cave. Bat Cave! What have you got for us? Oh, hot damn. Good harvest today. Nothing interesting, unfortunately. But it actually gave us something. Okay, and everything is definitely on a timer right here, so it looks like the right side going left. But that's good. We keep on getting this stuff. Fruit tree, that will probably be full grown by the end of the season, so at least it'll be ready for next year. No, this one. There you go. Then you take all the berries. Give me the axe. Alright, so we'll go down to the forest, chop up the hardwood for the fence. We'll come back. We'll pick up the geodes and a leek. We'll go over to George, drop off the leek for his birthday. We'll check to see if there's a new mission and whatnot. And then we'll head over to Clint and bust open a bunch of geodes, see what we get. Ow. Oh shit, no wonder, it's a bug bite. See, this is what I get for going outside. How dare I? No, wrong. There you go. You know, I have to say, I don't know if one of my buffs is actually working, which is the tree buff. Because, I don't know, I myself have never seen it work. I could just be missing it in the flurry of wood that explodes from the trees. But I don't see that one buff that says every now and then you'll get a double wood harvest bonus. That, or it just doesn't work on the stumps for the hardwood. Yeah, no, have a good day. I'm fine. Well, one good thing about that bill passing in Texas along that line is that if that's the case, you know for a fact Californians will, just to spite Texans, will say, nah, we'll never do that now. Even though Newsom is all like wanting to do that, it's like, fuck, I can't do that because they don't like the Texans. Fucking great. This. Ooh, tell me I have a leak. I should. Yes. Give me a low-grade one, though. And leave these in here. I don't need them. Is everything? Yep. Oh, hold on. I got an idea. Where is... Yes, you... Come with me. No, 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 no. Come back. Now take that. Okay. So this way, if we do overburn ourselves with all the stuff in here, probably will with like 74 geodes, we can just drop out right outside and put it in the chest. Or maybe we could put it inside. I don't know if we can put it inside Clint's office. Or blacksmith shop. There is a new mission, but we can come back later today and see that. George is probably inside because it's raining. Uh-oh. Okay, George, I want you to take a deep breath for me. Turn around, please. George, I'll be honest with you. You'll need to make some changes in your lifestyle if you want to stay healthy. I'd like you to reduce your sodium intake and try to get some moderate exercise with your arms. I know what's best for me. Who do you think you are telling me how to live my life? Right. I'm your doctor, George. That's who I am. And I went to school for 8 years so I could learn how to help people stay healthy. Oh, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be here. These checkups are supposed to be private. Not so fast. I'd like to get a second opinion from this young man. Very well. Amos, what do you think George should do? George should follow Dr. Harvey's advice. George knows what's best for his own body. No, I'm going to tell you right now, we're all fucking idiots to our own body because it's our own body. Our literal brain is telling us, this hurts a lot, but you can take it, you're fine. That's what our body tells us. Meanwhile, the other person staring at you as the bone is protruding out of your arm is like, oh, to the hospital, please. No, I'm fine. That's just the adrenaline talking. Are you sure, brain? You're fine. Just that slow, uncertain cure. Listen to the doc, George. Thank you. You see, George, I'm just trying to help you. You're outnumbered, old man. Fine, I'll do what you say, doctor. Thanks for your help, Adamus. I appreciate it. Okay, now. Here, George, happy birthday. This will make you better. I guess it is. Thanks, this is nice. Alex is my grandson. Have I told you that already? Huh? Speak up. Okay. Got nothing from there. We donated to his birthday. Okay, off to Clint. Alright. Tell me I can put this here. I can, yes. That makes this so much easier now. A totem. Okay, that's nice. To the mountains. A hardwood. Okay, that's useful. That's useful. The large animal pin's going to take off. What the hell is that? A crispy bass. Quality fertilizer. Okay. Copper ore. Metal cabbage? No, it's a fairy stone. Kyanite. Frozen tear? Yep. Geminite. Lunarite. More lunarite. Aronite. Marble. Copper ore. Iron ore. Stone. Clay. More stone. More stone. Clay from an omni geode of all things. Calcite. More iron ore. Malachite. Jagite. Stone. A dwarf pot? No, a dwarvish helm. More clay. Iron ore. Petrified slime. I'm about to say, I don't think I had that before. Celestine. Copper ore. Now, if some of this could be some iridium ore, now we're talking. Sandstone, iron ore, but it doesn't look like to be the case. To be fair, getting iridium ore from a regular ass geode would be pretty fucking lucky. Calcite, granite, nikonite, stone, more sandstone, copper ore. Well, the good thing is time is frozen now. 5 coal. Okay, that's not bad. More clay. Thank God I have the money now. What's that one? Oh, no, that's granite. I wonder if there's anything we can actually do with these, like, little special gems. Aside from just gifts. Jamborite. Well, at least we're discovering quite a few new minerals. So if we can rush over to Gunther's and give him these, that would be good. Topaz? Nope. Orpiment. Earth crystal. Oh, God. More mudstones. Going. Stone. More coal. That's good. If you could just send me more coal, I'd be much happier. Oh, Jesus, another paragraph wall polys. Tempered is smaller. Hey, tempered, welcome. Special gem plus chemistry equal crystal meth. Yes, we all know that story. The blue crystals. Plenty of blue crystals. More info on Texas Bill 366. This bill is Texas' response to the rise of AI and deepfakes in election support. Say it protects voters from being misled. Yeah, see, like I was saying. Critics warn it might go too far and hurt free speech or even political memes. This bill has only passed the Texas House so far. It needs to pass the Senate and be signed by the governor before becoming laws. Yeah. Honestly, I actually do kind of agree with that because the fact that there's just so much false information out there, there needs to... God damn it, this sounds so much like a sponsor for censorship, which I fucking hate. but in a way, it sort of is. We can't have this much false narrative out there. It's just too much now. But at the same time, the moment we start to curtail it, I know for a fact some idiot is going to take it and blindfold himself and walk along the edge of the cliffside thinking, okay, guys, I got it. I'll pin the tail on the donkey when it's across a fucking beam in a canyon. It's such a fine fucking line that they put us on. Alright, Gunther. Time to give you a whole bunch of crap. Gems, 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 and rocks, and gems, and more rocks and gems. This one's actually a helmet. This one is a preserved slime, so it's technically a corpse I'm giving you. There we go. Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh, a new law that Texas is trying to pass. Trying to deny us the memes. Obsidian vase, a crystal chair, large futon bear, pumpkin seeds, rare crow, bear statue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just enough for everything. Before that, an old farmer's journal. I've been here for a year now, and I've started to make friends with the local townspeople. It sure feels great, and they're sending me gifts. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Scarecrows. Most range, so you'll need multiple if your farm is large. Scarecrows keep track of how many crows. Collectible scarecrows aren't just for looks. They work just the same as regular crows. Yeah, no, okay, that's just explaining them. Secret to the star drop. We already knew the secret. It gives us power. We got that. Alrighty. Off we go. Yeah, no, we can't. Wait. Success. No, this is different. For unknown reasons, the local population of riverfish has grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local anchor to reduce them. What fish? Check it. Prismatic slime. Then local haze, bring a jar of prismatic jelly, and you will be duly rewarded. I can do the fishing one easier. Yeah, I can tell you right now, honestly, more than likely, it probably won't pass. Not in Texas. Because what's going to happen is that some good old boy over there is going to mouth off saying or make a joke about that, and then it's going to become this whole issue with them, and it's just going to implode from there. So I hope I've been wrong before about a few things, so I hope it won't go that far and it won't pass. Oh, look at that. I need another chest. Turn you gray. And take all these other stones. And then you can take the decorations and furniture and shit. I don't have a use for it. And of course, there's just not enough room. Take that, take that, take the totem as well. Do I have a fried bass in here? No. I do have that duck egg I need to get rid of. Take that. Give me the hardwood. Nope, nope, keep the moss. Okay, yeah. And then back down over here. Honestly, if that was going to happen, I would have expected California first. There we go. First of that one is done. Then we just need to put the fencing over here, and the cow pen is all ready. Cow, dinosaur, ostrich, whatever you want, really, just going in here. Do you need a fencing right here? No, okay, that does block you off. Right now, we don't need any other... Yeah, no, I don't think we need any of these. Take this. Hardwood can go back in over here. I would like it if the corn was not here. Also, I just realized the corn is ready for harvest. Oh god, I think it's been like that for a while now. Oh shit, how many harvests have I missed? Oh well. Okay, so we're all good there. What were the fish? It just says catch 20 river fish. Okay, and the George mission was a carp. Oh, that's easy. Let's just go ahead and get all our stuff back. Put you on there. Blade goes there. Pickaxe first, axe second, hoe next, fishing pole there. And it would be faster for us. My ring is not glowing, I just now noticed. Strange, but okay. Yeah, it'd be faster to go to the river by Leia's house. So another thing that we'll need to do, now that Robin has finished up with the cow shed, we'll need to get something else to get that. Give me the mushrooms so I can try those out for something later. Yep. Oh. Honestly, the real reaction I'm kind of waiting for is for the Goblin King himself. I'm waiting for Asmongold to say, because he lives in Texas, I think. I'm pretty sure. It was either Texas or Florida. I think he was visiting Florida just recently. Anyway. Yeah, no. The Goblin King is back, so his opinion is back. And it's always fucking hilarious to see. Wait, these aren't counting towards it. I didn't see a little number dropping here. Nope, yep, they're counting. The question is, will we get a carp? I know I can get a carp up in the mountains, and worst case worst, I can also just build a carp from the storage back home. Another bream. These have all been iridium class fish every time. Another one. Now, if you could also just level me up to level 10 fishing while you're at it, that'd be great. Another one. I think I may have to go up to the mountain pass to get a carp. I mean, I think technically it should still count. Oh, there's a walleye. And that one's iridium as well. Yeah, no, let's go up to the mountain pass. I do want to make sure I at least get a carp. And seeing as how we have a mission to catch the fish, I don't see a reason. Well, no, wait. If I do this and I take the fish away, will that count against it? Coal? Sure, I'll take that. Pale ales already. we're gonna have to see what the next event is as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Halloween event. Yeah, I don't think there's any other birthdays aside from this coming up. More clay. Mushroom, yes please. I do not see any puddles. I never understood why they always say, like, you can only have one magic ring on each hand. What's the point of having 5 fingers if I can't put 5 fingers? Jesus, 5 rings on my fingers. Chub. Now, it may be too late for the carp. Voila. Yeah, it may be too late for the carp. Ah, balls. Probably gold star now. Come on, carp. Oh, I guess I should be seeing if this actually is count. No, wait, that's a carp right there for sure. There he is. Okay, real quick. I I don't remember where I was at, so let's just cast again. Luckily, we have a lot of deluxe bait. So the only last benefit that we're missing from fishing, aside from the trade, which we get at level 10, would be a tackle. Okay. Yeah, okay, it doesn't count for it. To the rivers. Unfortunately, a lot of those fish that we just got were not iridium class. Hey, Sebastian. Being a goth. In the rain. Alright. Excuse me. I think really there's like only so few goths that actually kind of were able to stand out on their own before their weirdness caught up with them. I think the only one who was untouched and still is, because she did the smart thing and stayed the fuck away from any form of the limelight aside from what was involved with her singing, and that was Evanescence. I should be a better fan and actually know her real name, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I've looked it up before, but I've forgotten it. It's just so much easier just to call her that. Take that one as well. Other ones I think were Ozzy Osbourne and Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson, unfortunately, was his own undoing by like the weird rumors going about him. Yet somehow, that's the weird thing. That's really the weirdest thing about him. His rumor occurred before social media was ever a thing, before cell phones. I think he was like just that precursor rumor that swirled around in the school. No one heard about it, but then the next thing you know, in all of the schools, mine and the neighboring school included, were just talking about this the very next day. It was super weird. Another voila. How much more we got? 4 more to go. Last fish, and then we'll head home. It's not like we have anything else to worry too much about. We have the whole week to do this mission. I honestly want that chest more. Small mouth and some copper ore. Okay, back home we go. While we're doing that, check the calendar just to double check if there was anything else, or is it just the Halloween event? Yep, just Spirit's Eve. Oh no, there's only 4 days left, not 6. But anyway, yeah. And as for Ozzy Osbourne, poor dude was so coked out of his mind, he wasn't really capable of being anything aside from like the stereotypical rock star celebrity. So, he didn't last too long either. But hey, last I heard, he was actually still kicking around doing his own thing. So props to him. Although unfortunately, I think he's taking the hints mentally, just because like I think it's all the drugs and shit. I mean, to be fair, he is also old. Oh boy, mushrooms. You need a... Hey, come out of there. You don't need to be in there. You can go in here. And also, take that salmon. Take this. The pale ales can go into the food bin for now. And you stick on there. Okay. To bed. Eventually, I'll be able to sleep my character before freaking 1 a.m. Holy hell, look at that melon jelly. 550 coins per melon jelly. Spiceberry jelly, actually not that bad either. 210 per jar. Alright, alright. That's a good chunk of change coming our way. I should go see Robin and see how much for the next upgrade. Hey, buddy. He gave me a snail. Thank you. Living off the land. Winter's coming, and that means your farming operations will be coming to a halt. No crops grow in winter unless you're lucky enough to have a greenhouse. But there's still plenty to do more next time. Right? Yes, it is. Ooh, terrible luck today. Is the snail wanted for anything? I feel like the snail was wanted for something in the community center. It's a vault. Or maybe that was the fishing thing that I'm thinking of. Or just the Nautilus shell. Yeah, no. Okay. I guess you take the snail. Artichokes ready. Along with some broccoli. I don't think my pumpkins are going to be ready in time. No. Take that. And the artichokes. Where did I put you? Oh boy. Okay. The chantilly mushrooms, you come with me. You take this guy. And yeah, you can just stay in here for right now. Okay. Need a carp to him. Where's my carp? There you are. Alright. We just need to fish up a couple more fish and we finish that mission. All the jars and kegs are going, so we're good there. The blackberries. We got another mission. What's up? I need iron bar, if it's not too inconvenient. 360 coins. Okay. We can do that. Pump those open. Nothing for it. That's fine. We actually are at a decent amount of money at 20,000. Don't want to extend too far, otherwise we're going to hit the other side of the bank. Well, hopefully it will tell us as well. I'm pretty sure we only needed 2 more after the 2 that we've caught. Nope, there we go. An easy 1500 right there. We'll go ahead and deliver the carp to George. It's only 8:20. Will he let us in? Yes, he will, and he's got something to say. I just can't reach it. If only I can get up from this infernal chair. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. He has to ask you. Damn it, you idiot. Thanks, young man. Why is he always looking to the side? It happened 30 years ago. Oh, God, he's gonna trauma dump on me. Fuck. Alright, man. Lay it out. I'm here. I was working in the coal mines. We were near the end of our shift, but there was one last seam that needed to be broken up. I went in there aiming to set off a stick of dynamite, but my foot slipped into a crack and I dropped it. The dynamite exploded on impact. Oof. Sounds more like nitroglycerin than dynamite. Next thing I remember, I was laying in the hospital and they told me I'd never walk again. Oh, he's paralyzed. I thought he was just crippled because of old age. Oh. Oh, damn, man. Now, just for context, I have played this game a lot, but I've never gotten far in it, and I've never spoiled myself on the story. I've only looked up the things that I needed to actually pass on to the other things, or for birthdays and shit. I never actually looked into their stories, aside from some of the characters that I have already pursued. So there you have it. You probably figured I was just too old to walk. Oh, shit. Kinda. Well, I'll have you know that I'm sprier than a spring chicken if I hadn't been in that accident. You still were in an accident, man. You've been very nice to me, young man. I appreciate that. When you're old, you start to forget that anyone cares about you. To be fair, he's right on that. Alright, man. Here's a carp. Hello, you brought me the item I asked for. It looks great, thank you. Here's a reward. Yes, 90 bucks for a fish. Hot damn. Alright, it was going to Robin. We just need 1 iron bar. By the time we get over there, she should be open, or at the very least, she should be out and about moving. Belong in there. Grape. No, you're a blackberry. Just the 1 iron bar. Yep. While I'm there, bring me the stone, the clay, the coal, the wood, and the fiber. Alright, so we should be able to pay for any upgrades we have. If we can't do that, we'll go ahead and build something. Maybe the silo. That should give us a... There should be more than enough time for the silo to be built, us to harvest all the grass out there, and then fill that silo up so we have it ready. And I'm thinking I'll move the silo up where the heavy industry area is. I went the wrong way. With all the furnaces and the charcoal burners. And we'll move those down to the left side of the little lake that we have on our farm. Alright. There you go. I got a prize ticket for that as well. Nice. Okay. Coop, barn, well, silo, mill, shed, fish pond, cabin, pet pool, stable, slime hutch, big coop, big barn. Ooh, excuse me. What do I want, though? Well... That silo. Oh, I need copper bars for that. It takes 2 days. I can make it back. Yeah, no, I want to do that because it's going to take us. We can get all the other ingredients again later for upgrading the barns and the coops and whatnot. But for the silo to work to get us what we want, we need to start now so that then we can harvest all the grass that we're going to cut up. Hopefully, it's not going to be the same day. Because if I'm not mistaken, she actually puts the blueprints down today and she starts tomorrow. So technically it's 3 days. As long as we can even get the building finished by late night, even by late night, I'll risk standing up because I'll just dump everything inside and try and cut all the grass for the silo to fill up. Actually, yeah, that's a perfect spot right there. Start working on your new silo first thing tomorrow morning. Or is it saying like it counts this day and then the next day kind of thing? I do not know. Anyway, hello. Finally beat the first level of Journey of the Prayer King. Watching you play helped a lot. Didn't I fucking help guide you through that whole thing? You didn't win anything. It was all me. Mayor Lewis! Mayor Lewis! I have a ticket. Oh shit, here's another ticket. Hot damn, I have 2 tickets! Alright, first thing. A book of forestry knowledge, I believe. A cup of tea that is a universally loved gift for all of them. Oh, sweet Jiminy, 4 kegs right there. This is either going to be a print of a cow, like a decoration of a cow, or it's an actual cow he's going to give me. I'm kind of hoping it's an actual cow he's going to give me. How is my forestry skill? Still got a long ways to go. All right then, consume the knowledge. There we go. So with that being the case, I'm pretty sure we made it to rank 10. The tree is almost grown. Take all these. Pick up this, and the mushroom goes into... Ah, that's right. Here's the special mushroom. And then this cup goes into here. So we got 2 of those now. Alright. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the farm. Bat Cave! Did you fail us today? Bat Cave failed us today. But the Tapper Farm didn't. No. Give that. There you go. Alright, go ahead and take that. Can I build kegs? Copper, iron, oak, resin, and wood. Wood and oak resin. Alright, 11. That's still better than what we had before, just 3. Each one we get is just another chunk of change will eventually pop. You know what? Actually, if that's the case as well, let's go ahead and start smelting some of the stuff, because we do have a lot. And I just need more copper bars, and then I can actually get more in there. I will need a bunch of hops, though. I doubt we'll get more than that. Come on, you weren't that far apart. Okay, so what are we missing now? We're missing the wood. Alright, it's happened. We've run out of wood, which means we're going to have to deforest again. And to be fair, we got a good chunk of cakes with this. Still need more, though. With that being the case, keep on putting these in here. Alright, you guys are all done. Take the iron bars, take this, take that. The gold moves up to the top. Yeah, that finishes you. Give me these more precious gemstone things, because we don't really use them. You guys go in here instead. That. Ruby, the jade. Take the frozen tear, fire quartz. All this shit going in here. Emeralds. Earth crystals, we use those. Aquamarine's not as much. Amethyst not as much. White algae doesn't really need to be in there. Oh, these ones as well. Prismatic shard. I don't want to give this one to Gunther. I would rather give it to the fire first. Not the fire, fuck. Actually, I don't know what it is. It's just the sacrifice point. Alright, put that on to smelt. Let's go ahead and put in the hops. No, don't eat it. So, massive portion of pale ales is going to come our way. Do I have enough pathways for it? I think I built some more. 12. No, definitely not. I figure eventually we'll get into something other than cobblestone, but for right now, I kind of like cobblestone. Come on, place it. Okay, I guess I can't place it there. Alright, but yeah, so that's my idea right there. So we would take all that industry stuff, put it down here, move the silos up there. I'm thinking we'll probably need maybe 3 silos just in total. That would take care of all animals and everything for it. No, you know what? We probably don't even need that. We probably only need 2 silos. So we take that. And if I'm right, the beehive only requires 1 flower. So we would get that 1 flower. We would tear up this area again. We would put the flower right here and just a whole bunch of beehives in this area. And they'd all feed from that 1 flower. I am right. We'll have to take into account sprinklers, though, to keep the flowers watered. Because I think that's what happened here. I forgot to water this and it didn't grow at all. Oops. Alright, now that we finished up here, let's head down to the magical forest, get some more hardwood. If anything, we need to keep doing this so that this way we can get a good chunk of hardwood that we can turn into regular wood if we get desperate for it. I know I haven't played it as long as some others, but it almost feels strangely like a childhood game, and I think it has more so to do that it just reminds me of a childhood game. The problem is it's not the game that the guy based this off of. There was another game that was something similar to this, but it was ages, and I was a kid. I'm still waiting for someone to pick up the Black and White series of games. That series was great. Still arguably, in my opinion, the best God games there is. And I love Black and White too. That one was the best one. To be fair, the only one that I did play. Yeah, no, you become a god that's either good, evil, or ubiquitous. Can have a bestial avatar that can grow bigger and bigger until it's taller than the very castle walls that the enemy used to defend themselves with. Can cast all sorts of magical powers, have the assistance of other, I guess deities would be the right word for them. Take this. Monster supplies, mushrooms over here. The oak resin goes back into you. The wood goes to you. Hops go in here. Walking paths go in here. And finally, iron ore goes in here. Okay. Looks like there was nothing else. Everything's good over here. All the kegs are up and running. We're almost done there, so just keep that going right here. Nothing for you. Is there anything else I can build? Cycle, oil maker, charcoal kiln. Does not look like it. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. Alrighty. Let's go mountain fishing. Yeah, see, this is our problem now. We're able to finish the objectives that we have for the day at a very decent rate because of how skilled we are and our equipment. The problem is that we kind of get in between that rock and the hard place. It's like, do we want to go over here? Because if we do that, we'll only be able to do this one thing. And also, right now, we have no clear objective because a lot of resources were just used to expand the kegs. But hey, maybe eventually we'll get fishing up to level 10. Keep on getting golden chubs. Where's my iridium chubs? Oh, this is just a friendly reminder, folks, for you guys as well as myself. But don't forget, Mother's Day is coming up in about 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, on a Sunday. So, plan ahead. Believe me, it can lead to some awkward situations. Surprise dinner outings are a very big hit on Mother's Days as well, apparently. Midnight carp. Oh, okay, fine. You want to fight like that? I'll just go for the chest. Another midnight carp. Something worth what? Ah, bait. I was a fool to expect anything better, honestly. Gonna keep on fishing. This is probably the last one before we'll go ahead and go to bed. I love it when I don't have to do anything for them. It's always the carp. I gotta find something to do with the fish. I know I can turn them into roe, but I don't know how long and how profitable that'd take. I've never gone that approach in this game. Granted, I could look it up, but where's the fun in that? I know, I am self-choosing what to limit myself with and what I will not limit myself with. Who has the midnights? You do. Take them. You take the iron ores. So honestly, we could go to the mines and fish up some more copper. Topaz, you don't belong in there. Alright, off to bed. Hey, buddy. Hey, before 1 a.m. That's progress. Alright. Put that in there. What you got for us? Fortune teller of the day says neutral. Alright. Hi, Adamus. Thanks for your help with the fish. Nature is usually good at keeping things balanced, but sometimes artificial factors can cause imbalance. I've enclosed a blueprint for my science magazine that you might find interesting. Demetrius. The farm computer. Scans the farm, displays useful information. A dwarf gadget, a battery pack, and 10 refined quartz. Dear Adamus, notice a chill in the air. It could just be the approach of winter, or it could be the tingle of a dark specter here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to the town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Alrighty. Pale ales for me. Another honey for me. Looks like it's just the eggplant. Oh man, are you telling me I planted all of these pumpkins and I'm not going to get the final harvest off of them before the season ends? I got 2 more days, so they may come out of nowhere, but I don't think I am. Broccoli, take that. Take the pale ales and yeah, put the honey up for sale. It's just gonna be worth 100. And I currently don't have a use for it. I might as well water the crops. You never know. Maybe it will just give me that one final harvest on the last day or second to last day. No, yeah, this one. Excuse me. Alright. Everything good on the farm? Yeah, we're just gonna leave those 3 empty right now. I want them all to be on the same thing. That wild plum has been sitting there for like the past 5 days. Oh. Hold on, I see a text. Okay, nothing I need to worry about. And Polly's, I don't know why, but part of me wants to see a drop pod land where you are and just chaos space marines and all pixel art glory pop out of it and start blasting all the NPCs next to you. Well, I mean, technically, we have a sorcerer. What would be the equivalent of the wizard? I guess a psyker. We have a psyker defending us. We have a stout as well. And there's one more. I'm pretty sure Linus is a psyker as well. Because Linus and the wizard have a good relationship with each other. So, bring it on, Space Marines. The local psyker will take care of you. Okay, nothing on the community board. Nothing on the mission at large. And there's nothing to turn into the community center. There's no point to getting any seeds. Yeah, these are the final days of fall, so just plan this out, what we need to worry about, and I think we're actually kind of good. So, we'll go into the mines, get some more copper. Common mushrooms, take that. I got plenty of pickled carrots on me. Yeah, we'll jump to floor 5. One thing I did notice is that even after reading that book on foraging, we did not level up. And that was a while ago, I just realized. Going to come into here and find the Skaven. Oh. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. How can I have more luck finding copper in level 60 than I do in level 5? There's fucking no copper here at all. Alright, we're gonna jump a couple more floors. If the very first 5th level floor doesn't even have that. You know what? No, screw that. We'll jump to 25. Fuck you, crab. Well, this is not a good sign. Hey, some coal. Okay. Signs are looking better. Yay. 1 copper ore so far. Gross. Wow, all that and down to 4 copper. Hey, finally! At least it's something. I need to find like those massive clusters like we were finding in level 60 where it's all like, here's 8 copper nodes. I know you were looking for iron, but I brought you copper. Ooh, Omni-Geode. Okay, that's something worthwhile. Another piece of coal. Cave carrot. Okay. Well, honestly, we're actually getting a pretty good stone harvest. Salmon frenzy has begun in the Cinder Sap Forest. Nah, I don't think we need to go to that. Uh-oh. Ah, who am I kidding? Nothing to worry about. Ah, thank you, copper. I'm just glad I'm now strong enough that I can just annihilate these guys in one shot. Oh, I said annihilate in one shot. Thank you. Come on, switch. There you go. It's so weird. The damage, their health doesn't make sense. I just killed that one guy at a 31 damage, but I did see where I hit another one and I caused 45 damage, and the thing was still coming at me. Again? I should probably check in with the Adventurers Guild, see how many I've killed, and how many more I'll need. Yeah, see, that was 43. 38, 115, and 39. 44. 33. 30. 34. 34. 143. Okay, obviously some of them are much higher than the others. Also, was that the one that I think it was? It is! That's the final dwarf scroll! Okay, we can translate the language of the dwarves now. Let's go do that. Because it will also give me access to the merchant over on our right. Oh shit, it's gonna be... No, we're not gonna make it. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm already on my way out, so... Tell you what, we'll head over to Cindersap. I didn't pay attention to the time. Fuck. Well, no, that... Maybe Gunther's open a little later. Let's double check. Move! Demetrius, you're slow as fuck. Dodge and weave. Oh, it's Friday as well. It means pig merchant's out there. We'll stop by hers. Pass this. Damn it. Wait. 6. Hi! I read the sign. Alright. Does that just activate as a special power? Yes, it does. Okay, so there we go. We know the Dwarvish language. Real quick though, before the merchant disappears, we're heading over to the forest. Dodge and weave. Yeah, Friday, everyone's going to the saloon. Please let there be something useful. Hello, lady. What you got for us? Stone floor, an apricot sapling, fall seeds, large milk. Okay, I can use that for community center. God, trying to remember the name. And I'll take that apricot sapling. Choose bears fruits in the spring. Okay, so we can plant this now, and that will grow throughout the winter. I'm really hoping she's going to finish that silo by either tomorrow or the day after. Okay, so we got to have the 2 spacing. Pretty sure I can get you right here, though. Yes. Okay. Harvest all this. Did I check Batcave? I did not. A wild plum. Still kind of failed us, but it tried, failed. Take all this. Take all these. All that. The geodes. No, give that back. The geodes can stay in here. Monster parts go to you. Seeds go to you, and the wild plum goes to one of you. There we go. Okay. Let's head to the community center, drop off the large milk, and we'll get that into account for. I wonder if you actually shake these bushes, if you actually get anything. I've never seen anything come out of them, but you never know. It's craft room. I think we're going to the pantry. Yes, animal bundle. Take that. Alright, so we need the 2-color large eggs, a duck egg, or a large goat milk in there somewhere. Once we do that, we finish off the animal section. I'm leaving the vault for last because that's literally just pure money. You make enough bank at the end of the day, and then you can just buy it outright. Tomorrow, okay. With it today, 9:20. Let's head to Cinder Sap Forest, and then we can get the hardwood and then call it a day. Oh, awesome. The jelly's ready. Pickled eggplant. Wild plum jelly, pickled eggplant, spiceberry jelly. Alright. We'll see how much those ones are worth. And while we're here, give me that. Oh, actually, you guys go over here. Give me all this. And the rest of you are fine. You guys. I still have not gotten my last gold star pumpkin. No, don't eat that. What is the... You know what? No, never mind. I don't want to know what a pickled hop tastes like. Is that everyone? Yes. Well, unfortunately, we've kind of gone through the vast majority of our freaking plant life through this. The last thing we'll have is probably the cranberries. Yeah, no, there's just not a lot from all the others. Alright, but I mean, usually that does happen to me. It's because I'm not a great first year person. I'm just trying to grind everything out, get lucky. I don't have any of the try hard or sweat lord methods. Just go to it. It doesn't feel like that's how you should play this game. You can play it if you want to, but it just doesn't feel like that's how it's meant to be. Honestly, I'm just kind of surprised that we're still getting updates for it. And it's like, these aren't half-assed updates either. These are full-blown, no. We're going to give you some real shit here. looks like we're still consuming 1 to 2 energy per strike. We probably have enough for just one more stump over here. Yep, that's it. Alright, that's fine. 12:30, we'll call it. Back home we go. Top hat looks so fucking dumb. Also, I just have to point this out. If the question mark is supposed to be visible from the front of the face, and we can see it when he's on our right side profile, but then we can see it just as much on a left side profile, but if we look towards us, there's only the single question mark. How are we seeing both of them like that? Come on, game. Details my immersion. No, that's the one next to it. No, actually, green algae is not part of that. Launch supplies. Yeah, it's 130. Just go. Hey, buddy. Price tag says wild plum jelly, another 210. Okay, not bad, not bad. Spice berries at a 210 as well. Much more of them though. Pickled eggplants, 170. Okay. Honestly, for it to feel valuable, it has to be like above a 150 to 160 mark, in my opinion. Other than that, it is not worth it to do it through this. You might as well just sell it like that or use it as an energy booster for whatever the item was. And I only say that because I do not have all the methods available to me to make things something valuable. Poor luck today. Alrighty. Woohoo! Just in time for the festival. All the beer's ready. Not beer, ale. Yes! The pumpkins are all in, too. Alright, corn. You got one more day to give me a final harvest, maybe. You go in here. Pale ales, go over here. I do not see Robin working on that thing. Hopefully she comes in later. Got some new ideas to sleep on, which means we leveled up our farming. Something tells me I definitely have my gold star pumpkins now. Ooh boy, that's gonna be a lot of money. Also, what the hell happened to the... Oh, that's right. I remember now. There we go. Take all these away. Alrighty. Also for the cat, give him belly, give him water, because obviously the cat survives only on pure water. Never does it have to eat. Batcave has not really failed us. He gave us a wild plum. Tapper Farms got some oak resin. However, we got some grass growing in. Let's trim this back. I suppose technically I could spend some hardwood to make a fence over on this side, but with winter approaching, all this wild grass is going to disappear either way. Anything else coming down on this side? Nope, doesn't look like it. The cat feeds of your soul either way. Ah, such is the way of the cat. All this. Well, luckily we do have a lot of hops, so we can bring out the ale. Probably no more than that. Way less, probably. But anyway, with this, we'll keep them all on the same schedule. Time path, take that. Okay, yeah, no, so that was all of them, and that was 28 silver. So we have 25 kegs right there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 more kegs. Right, you take that. The wild plum goes over here. The oak resin over here. Nope. 9:30. I don't see Robin working. Fuck, I hope she doesn't have a day off for the Spirit Eve. Damn it, Robin. I needed you working today if I was going to make this work. Okay, so we got all this. Let's head to town real quick, see if there's anything going on aside from obviously Spirit's Eve. Wait, also, I didn't level up. I swear to God, I saw the thing pop up saying you have some new ideas to sleep on. Okay, actually we did. We just didn't get up to the point where we got anything beneficial from it. No, wait, even if we did, we should get, like, some little announcement. Oh well, it didn't happen. Ooh, yes, good. More powder melons. Oh shit, I can't even go into town. Well, I can't really say about the shampoo, the gambling, or the razor ad. I mean, I did just shave my face, so maybe that. But Thunderbolts I can understand because we're going to go see that on Saturday. Yeah, so if we can't even get to the town, we might as well just head over here, and once we finish up harvesting the hardwood, we'll go to the mine and get some more stone, copper, whatever fancies us. But yeah, no, because they changed the storyline so much, I don't even get it. Because how the movies have been going so far, it felt like they were making Null to become the big bad. And then all of a sudden they're saying, no, 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 Null's not going to be the big bad. Doom is going to be the big bad. So I don't even know what direction they're going with anymore. Because literally, if you watch the movies, they've been pointing out to mainly two major enemies, which is the Celestials, which brings in Galactus, Silver Surfer, and the Fantastic Four. And then you have Null with the symbiotes. It looks good compared to the last Marvel shit. Yeah, that's what a lot of reviews have been saying. Compared to a lot of recent things that they've pumped out before, it's actually not that bad. But, as it has come to be, I do not trust the critics in any shape or form. If I'm going to hate something, though, I must hate it properly. I love that saying from Castlevania, from that one chick. I forget her name. Hot red, orange-headed vampire chick. That one. Hazelnut. Yeah, you could just go in there. And it also makes sense when you think about it. If I want to hate something, I want to hate it properly. So this way, every time you come up with the thing, I can just be able to counter it right away. Or at the very least, understand a good enough amount of it. Either way. Ooh, mushrooms, yes. You know what? Let's actually check up here by the train station. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure a lot of things have regrown. No, actually. Oh, but no. Yes. More powder melons. There's the witch's hut back there. I still don't know if this actually leads to anything or not. There's so many areas in this map I have not had access to. Where'd Linus go? I have everything I need to survive and more. Nature plays a wonderful tune if you can only learn to listen. So I don't think he's actually a psyker anymore. I think he went all nature and became a druid. Maybe a shaman. Let's see. Perhaps the nitrogen fixation level is affected by nematoid secretions. Oh, sorry. I was pondering some data and I didn't notice you there. Do you need anything? Nope. Just wondering what you were doing. The Adventurers Guild should be open. Let's pop in there real quick. Depends on how lazy you are. Ah, I know that feeling. Okay. Yes, an asinine amount of slime still left. An asinine amount of void spirit still left. 16 more bats left. 35, no. Yes, 35 more skeletons. We got all the caves insects. We need 5 more duggies. We only have 225. No, it needs to be 250 to be halfway. Rock crab, still a ways to go, and then we even have monsters that we have yet to discover yet, which I'm pretty confident these are the guys in the desert cave. Alright, unless into the caves we go. Let's go at 80. Look at this fat ghost. Look at all this gold, too. That is an aquamarine, I'm pretty sure. Yes, more powder melons. It will give my farm something to do when winter rolls in. Slimes, more bats. Crazy weird spiritualist. Fucking hold still, you bastard. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, our pickaxe is a level too low to be here, so we're having to spend 2 hits on these guys instead of just the 1. Also, I don't know what it is, but I don't think he actually finished the audio track for this level of dungeon, because it's literally just the same sound repeating over and over. This thing, there it goes again. Oh, the Yeti Tooth. Level 7 sword. It is a level higher. 26 to 42 damage. It's only 1 point higher. However, plus 4 defense, plus 10 crit power, and plus 1 to crit chance. So yeah, no, this is a full-on upgrade every way. Nice. Six p.m. Yep, still just need to waste another hour down here. Ooh, magma geode. Okay, not bad. Down we go. Solar essence, coal. Right. Yeah, stop touching me like that. That's a diamond right there. Nice. Yeah, so we'll finish this floor up. Oh, copper, yes. Alright, festival should be beginning. Let's head out. Off to enjoy Halloween. In May. I've had weirder experiences. Robin lady, you were supposed to be working on my freaking silo. Oh, no, wait, that's right. 10 p.m. Shit. Damn it, I lost my place then. Ah, we could just elevator back down. A strange bun cake. Okay. More importantly, though, I see a little treasure room that had only a single emerald. Now, to be fair, depending on the size of the emerald and just looking at the image right there, it's like, if that's an emerald the size of your fist, no matter what, it's going to be worth at least more than $1. If anything, when you get to the higher levels, it's the monsters you want to kill because they're the ones who drop the random cool stuff. The Yeti tooth being a prime example. More powder melons. Lovely. Okay, now it should be close to 10. Now we shall head over to have Halloween. Ooh, snap, crackle, pop. That was my back. Ah. Ah, that actually felt good. Alrighty. Happy Halloween, people. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. You are, child, you are. Hi, Animus. Have you had a productive fall? It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. Haha, Marnie, well, I happen to have a winter crop. Yeah, I'm too scared. Of course you are, Haley. Let's see, we got a rare crow, jack-o'-lantern, recipe for the jack-o'-lantern, a gravestone, and a funky rug. That funky rug is 4,000 freaking dollars. Holy shit. Why did you bring skeletons in here? Don't take too close to the cage. You know that was probably someone's long-lost cousin or distant relative who died in the mines? And now we're parading them in a zoo cage? I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. It's magic! It's pretty cool, though. Clint! One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. I think Clint actually knows probably the most that's going on because everyone has to go to him because he's the town blacksmith and say, hey, I need this repaired, I need this done, or I need this and that. So he's all like, oh man, they're ordering a bunch of weapons. Well, looks like a war's going on. And I think he's made mention of that as well. I think he's like a magic blacksmith or something because there's something more to him. There's gotta be. There's something more to almost every single person in this whole game. Why is there no pumpkin ale? There's pumpkin ale. I don't know if that sounds good. I haven't tried ale. I've tried beer, but not ale. Sorry. Mouthful of blackberries. Where are these nuts? Do you like the jack-o'-lantern? I carved them myself. Alright, alright. Mother won't let me go in the maze. Where? Good evening, Aramis. Have you ventured into the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. That strange man who lives in the tower set it all up himself. He wouldn't let anyone near while he was working on it. I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkins. Such an interesting fruit. Why, hello, Aramis. It's chilly, isn't it? Thank you for that riveting conversation. Vince is upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. I haven't seen Maru in hours. I hope she's alright. Well, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. Yeah, no crap. Unfortunately, we used it all for projects that you were supposed to be building on. Maru? I think I've already been this way. No, wait. I'm lost. Oh, wait. Harvey's back over there. Hi, Harvey. What you doing? Oh, you found me. The truth is, I got too scared and I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. It's okay, Harvey. Aha! False walls. Oh, wait, Penny's on this side. Watch the hands. Hello, Penny. The vapor from this cauldron, it's making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. So, the witch does come here during Halloween. I wonder if that's why the wizard is always watching with Linus. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? There's gotta be a secret passage somewhere around here. Good on you, Fred from the Scooby Gang. I can't go on. Spiders. Indeed it is. But then you just move on past them. Ah, here's Fred from the Scooby Gang. That's odd. It's just a dead end up ahead. I could have sworn there was someone ahead of me when I went through this maze, though. Where'd they go? Yes, and also, you look up there, there's Linus and the wizard right there. So these two fuckers know each other. If I am right... Yes, right there. And then, right here. Yes, yes. Okay. It's a shame we can't talk to them. We go here. And then, we go here. Ta-da! The golden pumpkin! Take the secret shortcut back. Sure. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot to do during the Spirit's Eve. Yeah, no, it's really a shame. Because, like, on all the other ones, there's at least, like, something to do. Or something to talk and trade. Earn. Little Easter eggs or anything like that. But nothing. Alrighty. Well, we'll go ahead and call it. And the festival. Okay. Well, we still have tomorrow, so hopefully she will have finished it by then. Drop everything off. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. Taking these. Taking those. Taking these. Take these as well. It's valuable, but has no other purpose. I'm gonna have to double check that just to be sure. Magma Geodude there. The common mushroom goes in here. Alright, really quickly, by the power of Wiki, tell me, what is the golden pumpkin? Not using any quests. Can be used as spool in the sewing machine to create the witch's hat. Can be used as a dye. It is a universally loved gift, however, so I think that's more valuable than anything else. I'm not going to sell that shit. Here. Instant super light gift. Alrighty, buddy's warming the bed up. Let's go to bed ourselves. Ho ho! Level 9 fucking farming. There we go. And there it is. The iridium sprinkler. And also, more importantly, quality fertilizer. Also, third most importantly, the seed maker. So now, if we come across any rare seeds, we only need the one and we can start duplicating them. Other than that, watering can and hoe proficiency has gone up. I am very proficient with them hoes. It is a simple life of the farmer, but it is a mandatory one to be proficient with them. However, folks, you know how Stardew is. If we go for another one, we're going to be in there for at least half an hour. And that hour is upon us, so it is time to say farewell. But only for now. I will see you all tomorrow for a full stream of Enlisted. Once again, going with them Soviets. They're getting closer. We're averaging 3 research things per session, so we'll see. However, we still have a long way to go, and of course, the Winchester rifle will be leading the way. But until then, guys, I will see you all later. So I hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you might be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say it with me. Neither, because the weather's actually pretty decent. So, shout out, of course, to those who joined us today, including Blitz, Smog, Pollies, and Gruesomes with Tempered Grizzly. Means a lot. So, I will see you all tomorrow. If not, you can find me on the Discord. Excuse me. Or you can find me on Discord. If not, and until then, I'll see you all later. Ree! Yes, Polly, yes. Ree! Actually, before I go, let me see. Anyone online? No. Alright, no raids then. Alrighty, guys. Take care, and I'll see you later. Yes, police. Ree!